KZN sportswoman Karin Prinsloo is back in Durban after winning the World Karate Championship in France. In the final, Karin beat a competitor from the host country, and Chris Bishop spoke to her earlier.
Karin, congratulations on winning the 13th Female World Karate Cup in France. Just take it back, what was that moment like when you finally won, you finally beat everybody, especially against a French person in France?
Well, for me it was wonderful, but I'm sure for the French it wasn't that wonderful. So I wouldn't say the crowds were cheering because it was a French person in France. But I think my teammates was very happy, and then the rest of Europe, which is not from France. And for me it was very exciting. It was wonderful.
So that evening, was there a lot of celebrating and crying and emotion?
Well, the next day we were still competing, so there wasn't a lot of celebrations. But yeah, no, everybody was very happy, and we found home immediately. It was very exciting.
And how significant is this South African winning a prestigious competition like this?
Well, I think we've only been allowed to compete internationally in 1992, and I'm the second person that actually won a World All-Stars tournament. The first person was in 1994, and I'm the second person, which was this tournament. So I think it means a lot to South Africa, also entering the international competition arena as such.
What is the state of karate in this country?
Well, I think it's one of the most popular sports in the country, membership-wise. I think people do karate to empower themselves, especially females lately find it very important to learn how to defend themselves. So there's a lot of numbers that's actually competing in karate.
So when did you start, and why did you start to take up karate?
Well, I was 7 years old, and my mom forced me probably to learn discipline and also to learn how to defend myself. And then from there I just carried on training and enjoyed the sport a lot.
And what was it like when you were a child? I mean, a lot of people, horse riding or swimming or whatever, you were practicing karate. I mean, how difficult was it for you sometimes?
I think karate is a difficult sport to learn because it takes a long time to actually get to a level where you can enjoy it. We competed a lot. We had a wonderful club that we trained at, so everything, it was enjoyable to actually do karate, and that's, I think, what keeps you there. And also I did well, and I performed well in tournaments and gradings and these type of things.
And just getting back to sport in this country, I mean, is it a sport that's getting to the majority population in South Africa?
Yes, I think
all races? Yes,
definitely. There's a lot of people, other races that does karate, and we actually try and uplift them as well in karate.
And what about your club you've got here in Durban?
It's quite a large club. We've got about 100 students training with us. It's students from all areas around the Pinetown area, all races, and children as well as adults.
And what's the feeling amongst the young people like you were 21 years ago? What was the feeling amongst the young people who are coming in to train and learn the sport for the first time now?
Well, I think the students that trains with me, they're at a very high level of karate, and we inspire one another. So it's very inspiring for them to see me do well, but it's also inspiring for me to see them do well. So we also try and teach karate, the sports side of karate, but also the traditional, the art side of karate.
Are many of your students likely to make it, you think?
Yes, we've currently have about 13 children that represent South Africa, which is really a great achievement.
And finally looking ahead now to the All-Africa Games, what are your hopes for that?
Well, the All-African Games, we're actually preparing very hard for that at the moment, and we want to bring back home a lot of medals. So that's one of our main goals at the moment.
And comparing to last time you went 4 years ago in Harare?
4 years ago I came second to an Egyptian girl, and hopefully this time I will beat her. I'll do my best.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks very much.